Alrighty, hello. Welcome to another video. Well, today we kind of have every single semi and every single vehicle that is in this game. Minus maybe a couple semis. Mostly American ones. And pretty much every single vehicle but the golf cart because it's extremely slow. So, basically, this is the 500 subscriber special. We're going to be launching it off a bigger cliff with more vehicles. With probably more of a thing. I don't know, honestly. But, yeah, there's a giant ramp up here. And, yeah, it's gonna end hopefully very, very well. Some trucks don't have even much speed, but our goal is to get into the water. Maybe get across the river. That's our goal to do with every vehicle. That was the super line, and now we got the pinnacle. We're doing every single vehicle. Like, I mean every single one. This is like the 500 subscribers special right here. I did this with 100 back in FS19 on Ravenport. That got almost 20,000 views, which was insane. I would honestly never expect that. So thank you guys for that. That was actually really cool. But maybe we can one up that one, who knows. But we're doing basically the same thing, but better. More of a jump on a bigger cliff with a lot more vehicles. And so far, the Pinnacle's in the lead. We're going to see which vehicle can win. I believe the Road Rage won in FS19. It got across the railroad track. If you go watch that video, it's like 40 minutes long, I believe. Which, it's a long video, I know. But it's a very cool video because it's unique. You're launching vehicles off a ramp. No one really does that in their free time, so it's kind of entertaining to watch sometimes, just to see the vehicles fly off the cliff. Now these trucks, they go like 50 miles per hour, so it's not really that fun. It's just slow. And they're all landing in the same spot, nose diving down like that. So, our goal is to make basically a mosh pit of vehicles. But my main goal is to get something across that river, if it's possible. Maybe in the river, actually. I don't think it's possible to get it in the river. We'll see. Most of these vehicles go 51 now, which is the flaw. They're all going to land in the same spot, which is kind of a party pooper. Because they all go 51 mostly. Once we get into the vehicles, though, we go slower or faster. So, yeah. Let's see. This one landed a little further when I nosedived. I landed right on top of a car. So, we got a lot of different semis and trucks. We have every single vehicle. You can see there's a lot of different John Deere Gators. I had to buy every single vehicle. It's part of the delivery. You have to buy all of them. Can't just go around. You have to get all of them. Sadly. Now, if the F350 does, just out of coincidence, does come out today, and it's not a part of this video, I will go ahead and add on to it. If it does. If it doesn't, well, I'll probably do one of these at the end of FS22, just for fun. I'll launch every car, not necessarily semi this time. This time I added semis because I wanted it to be a little fun, you know. But if we do that, if the F350 does come out today, then I will add it to this. Because, well, it came out today, so why not? And I am actually on my phone right now looking, and updates are starting to drop. It is only 9 o'clock as of recording. And updates are already starting to drop, so that's cool. Lot of nice updates coming out. Let's do that whole thing in first person. Alright, now we got one of my favorite sounds. I got the DD60 because I love the DD60 sound. It sounds the best. You cannot change my mind on that either. Yes, the other one with the Jake braking is cool, but it just sounds like it's idling while it's driving. That's just my opinion. I like it. It sounds so much faster. That video was one of my recent videos, 2 blow-ups. So thank you for that. That was I think it was a pretty good video. I love the thumbnail that I did. The Farm All H, that's that has nothing to do with any of this. I just love that track and a lot of videos. Alright, so we're landing in the middle of the road, and, okay, nice. That truck didn't do too bad. Now we got the first Mac R model to come out. It has better customization than the other one, in my opinion. But the other one is really good because of the green truck and the trailers and all that kind of thing. So it's good. It's also good, just as good as this one. I just think this one has more customization, and I believe the other one goes faster too. So, but this one is pretty nice. I will say this is a very good Mac R model. So I'm not gonna complain with it. 51 miles per hour. Same as the rest. Oh, nose diving too. So maybe I could extend the ramp out. Honestly, not even sure. Yeah. Then we got the Pinnacle. The green Pinnacle that came out here in like I think the past week or two ago. I'm honestly not sure. It came out in the past 2 weeks for sure. Just can't think of which week. But yeah. It too is a very nice truck. I haven't really used it much yet, but I do have it, so probably will be using it sometime maybe. But I just have I'm uploading a lot of Jonathan's Lawn Care. There's a third episode coming up for this one that is uploading as of recording. So that'll be coming out. And it's like 50 minutes long if you haven't seen it. It's going as a good series so far. A lot of people are watching it, it seems like, for my channel. It's like these have been down forever. That honestly, I like it. It's fun. It's just record. I don't care who watches it. If someone watches it, it makes them happy for the day. That's amazing. So, yep. Yeah. Alright, let's see how far this one can go. Oh yeah, that's gonna land right on top of those trucks. Let's see if we can get this one to go further. I think we can get the Superliner or the Phoenix. I call it the Phoenix Speed Demon because it's a blacked out truck with a red frame and well, it's black and I call it Speed Demon because it's fast semi-truck. Oh no, it's just the name I gave it. Well, y'all see it. You guys see it a lot. If you watch Mr. Blue Jeans, it's in Frankenmuth series. It's in my Frankenmuth series as well. I haven't been on that map in like 2 weeks, so I don't even have the Superliner yet. There's a lot I need to do on that map. So we'll get it done. So we'll get on there and do some things. Not a lot. We already have a lot of them that we're probably going to need. So maybe we'll do a yard sale. The only problem is there is a lot of trees in the area. Alright, this truck, the Roadrunner Plus. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it. I know it's just so many views. The interior is nice. I will give it that. It has customization. It's not a truck that I really like. I just figure out why. But I don't really know. I'm not a big fan of it, that's the thing. Just never was, and... Alright. Oh! Okay, well then the train's gonna try to take it. Well, it's in first. Let's let the old Speed Demon do its thing. Maybe we'll, get a good one there. And then after we're done with semis, we'll save the game just so everything. By the way, if you're wondering how long this took, if you're wondering how long this took to set up, it took me about just over 2 hours. So it didn't take too long. I spent about like 40 minutes last night getting the semis and ramp ready. And then this morning I spent the last hour and a half-ish getting all the pickup trucks, gators, all the fun stuff up to here. This is on Goldcrest Valley, the one that's more like the original, not the other one. I believe this is just Goldcrest Valley. The other one's Goldcrest Valley 22. It's not bad, but you know, this one I think is better to be honest. So turn off cruise control and right, takes the lead just on it. So, yeah. Alright, so now that we're starting to get up here, we're gonna start making some movies. Okay, so we're getting more new mods. We got an American Carport, Old Barn Garage. It's still 910. And we're gonna take this truck. It's got the air scoop in it, so it's gotta make me go faster, right? I mean, somewhat. It's like a three-way tie now. Now we got, well, the Gator. This one we already know. Thing, so. But, yeah. We already know how this one's gonna end. Barely gonna make it off the map. I mean, not off the map, but off the mountain. So, yeah, this is kind of gonna be a slow one. There's a couple Gators. I probably should have limited that, but they said all vehicles. I'm doing all vehicles, so you know what? That's that. Okay, okay, man. All right, and it lost like 5 miles per hour, so it's not even gonna go anywhere. It still managed to beat the Hulk, though. That is depressing for the Hulk. Wow. Now we got them a Hunter Retriever, you know, probably the main item that came with everyone's game, I would think. I think it did. It came with my game when I bought FS19. And then it's now base game 22, but it's a pretty classic vehicle. I used to use them as police cars for some reason. Don't ask me why. It's like the only thing that I could use a Ravenport as a police car in like very early game, like first, like, I don't know, 2 months. Alright, so I managed to beat a couple semis. Kind of understandable. The semis are well, slow. So, I don't really expect too much out of them because they only go 50. Get the Gators to manage to do that. I'm not sure how. But, we did. So, right now we're going to do the old 86. I think this is everyone's favorite base game vehicle. It's like the only nice truck that we had base game, to be honest. Now, the Pickup 17, I actually like it, but only for the engine sound. And it just prevailed. Wow, that is sick. Alright, we'll go ahead and save the game. I think we should go ahead and hop on a train, too, and stop it that way. It, you know, it doesn't do its thing. So, I gotta find a rent train station. I believe there's... Is this a rent train? I know you can rent them. Where do you get them? Right here. Alright, I want to turn on help window, because I got no idea how to... return rented train. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't just keep going. It's gonna keep going. Can I just get in it and stop it? I should be able to, right? No, I can't. Okay, so it's just gonna keep on going. Meaning that 86 is gonna probably get hit off of this. So, I guess we'll continue. Probably nothing we can do. That thing took the lead. 74 miles per hour. Basically, took the lead there. The train's gonna be coming as soon as we get there, probably. So we'll probably be able to see it get hit if we can make it there quick enough. Alright, come on. Alright, come on. Yes. That's gonna hit the Superliner. Natural takedown. I have to turn cruise control off. Alright, let's wait for the train to see what it does with the 86. And boom. Where'd it go? Wow. Alright. Well, it took the 86 flying. 86 is still in the lead. Yes, I know, it's not... Probably not in front of the other ones, but it is in the lead now, so... And if this is how it's going to go, I don't think we'll be making it into the river, but it's still a possibility. And now we have the Kubota stuff that just came out here yesterday as a recording. Kubota DLC drop, added passenger, all that fun stuff. This is the Kubota UTV that just, it's just the 2-seater. The 4-seater is next. The slower one, but nicer one. You do have to have Kubota DLC to enable Universal Passenger, just to keep that in mind. It's only in base game vehicles until other mods are updated. in order to do that. So just keep that in mind and all that. Still, the Universal Passenger is cool, and I can't wait for it to come out in other vehicles. Maybe, if we're lucky, the F-350, when it does drop, we will have, all that, you know, so, we'll have Universal Passenger, but since it has not dropped yet, maybe he'll, take it out of testing or whatever, add the script to it, and then boom, we'll have it right as soon as it'll probably be like one of the first vehicle mods to include this Universal Passenger. And that would be very cool, so alright. See if it's gonna pull a gator, and nope, Hulk stopped it. Hulk was like, I'm not taking last, you are. Oh man. If you do wonder, I do use controllers sometimes, but I do have a steering wheel that I use most of the time. So I do use controller, but I mainly use steering wheel. So okay, so we have a new truck. It's the Simulator 2022, the 22 monster truck. So okay. All right. So it looks like, looks like we might be adding something to this real quick. We'll probably also have a video on that. Yeah. We'll continue this, and then boom. Alright, well, we'll see you guys whenever we're done here. Alright, anyway, I just finished actually recording that. It's just over here. This thing is really cool. Apparently there's a new tractor that goes out, came out, that goes like 90 miles per hour. I would add it, but it didn't finish downloading before I added it. Actually, it probably did. We'll check after this. I probably shouldn't have stopped because now I lost all acceleration. We'll go ahead if it's on. It should be on actually. Now that I think about it, it should be on by now. So, oh boy, here we go. And well, that was pathetic. All right, actually, I'm curious. It should be in medium tractors. Probably is. I'm not sure. It's a big 4755, so we just gotta look for that. Just look for a nice John Deere 4755. The image is pretty clear. There it is. It's on. So, Unreal 1 makes it go 93 miles per hour and have almost 900 horsepower. So, you know we're going to make this stupid. There we go. Might as well have a little bit more fun while we're at it, right? Alright, well, we'll get to that one when the time comes. Now we got the two-stroke dirt bikes here. Probably the nicest dirt bikes you got. Probably the best dirt bikes we have in the game right now, honestly. This thing has a problem. It doesn't like to go over 20. It might just be the transmission. If I change that to manual real quick. I like using automatic, it's just easier. Maybe we can actually go faster, because it doesn't like to switch gears sometimes, because it's trash. Now we can actually go fast. And 6th gear, should be able to hit 60. Maybe we'll fly. This is a small vehicle, so I have a feeling we're going to go to space. May have lied, I don't know. Okay, that was failure. Right. Now we're going to turn that back off, because I don't want that on now. This bike doesn't have a problem with it, it's the 4-stroke version. Personally, my favorite. It doesn't want to do it either. Okay, come on. Be a pain in the butt on probably one of the second best videos on this channel. That probably won't get views anyway. So, alright, go. It also destroys crops, so be aware of that. You wouldn't think it would, but it does. So, just remember that. Let's go. See if this one cannot be a disappointment like the other one. Okay, so basically landed right next to it. Okay, that's fine. Totally fine. Alright, now we get the JCB Workmax. I think this is one of the first UTVs to come out along with the Black Sheep Modding Skater. But this is one of the first UTV mods we got. Pretty nice. It's a good gator, or good gator, yeah, totally a gator. A pretty good mod. I used it a lot back in 19, and don't use it as much in 22 because there's better gators or UTVs in the game. But it's still an overall pretty good mod, and wow, lands right next to one of the Mahondra retrievers. I think that's the base game one. And we got my favorite gator mod to use, this one right here. It's like a, not the newest, but it's also nice too. So, but it's one of my favorite gators to use just because it's, well, it's just a nice gator. You can put different rims on it and all that fun stuff. Make it pretty, you know? So, it's one of my favorite gators to use in almost every server that I play on. I like using this one because it's nice. I'll probably start using the Kubota equipment a little more though, because I do like the Kubota. I like the Kubota stuff. And now it's facing face to face with another gator. I think that is the modded Autoload gator. So now we got Black Sheep Modding's gator, the 6x4. Personally, if I'm using an older gator, it's going to be this one. This one's really nice. I use most of these vehicles are in one of my favorite configurations for it. This is the configuration I pretty much use with it. Open cab, just windshield, all that. The John Deere tires, and yeah, that stuff. So, but yeah, that's what I tend to use. So yeah. So let's see this one fail miserably and just get on to the next vehicle because this thing's slow. And well, I don't even think. Good. Basically hit a tree. Okay. Now for the monster truck fan. This thing, I don't think anyone, when we got this vehicle, I don't think anyone was expecting it to be good like it is with the monster truck suspension type stuff. But whenever we saw that, oh my goodness, I flipped. I love it. I was immediately in love. This is probably one of my favorite vehicles to drive that's not a pickup truck, just because it's so unique and pretty cool looking. So can't go wrong with cool looking. And it's gonna land right there. Perfect. So, yep. Alright. Now we got one of like 4 or 5 of the modded 2017 pickup trucks. This one you can put the flatbed configuration on, which is pretty cool, because you can actually make this truck somewhat neat. Just can't change the color of the flatbed. But you can actually make this truck somewhat cool. And it also has a bull bar, so it's even cooler now. So, probably one of the nicer modded versions of the 2017. Though most of them are really nice. I believe the 86 pickup truck is still in the lead, so maybe the Mustang or one of the TLX pickups might change that for us. But I believe it is still in the lead. Once it was in the lead, the train hit it, so it kind of moved it out of the way. So it is still technically in the lead, even if it's not, because the train hit it out of the way, so it doesn't kind of count, because, well, you know, it hit it out of the way. So it's still in the lead, pretty much. So, I was hoping we can get something into the river, but I don't think we're going to be able to get it into the river. Now we have the Bear Quad. This quad came out on the same day as the TRA, and I like the TRA better. That came out in FS22 than 19. It was cool to get a quad in 19, like the TRA and the Bear Quad. The Bear Quad is basically the same as 19, but it doesn't have as much tire customization, so I might say that, well, the Bear Quad kind of just got, dead. I think it's getting dead last. What do you think? Or maybe not. It might not be. Oh, nope, it's gonna roll right down the mountain. It's gonna pass everything. Alright, well, that's cool. But, yeah. The TRA quad, I think it was way better. So many more options and a bunch of cooler stuff and all that. So, bunch of cool stuff. Now we got the Rumble van. It was definitely an improvement from FS like 17 and stuff. And 19, because you can actually go to the 74 and paint it more and all that. So, yeah. Now we got the long version of it. The long version, well, it's pretty cool. So, I painted it as a school bus because why not? It's kind of funny, so why not? But yeah, we're gonna launch this bad boy up, and oh boy, what the heck did it hit? Of course, there's a tree tip there. Well, I guess school bus fan is disqualified. There's always gonna be a disqualification person with something, because well, not everyone's a winner, sadly. But you can think like that, and that kind of makes it better. Now we have, like, I think it was one of the first 2017 trucks that was modded. It's the self-made tow truck. Basically, well, self-explanatory, self-made tow truck. It's got the trailer on the back with the thing, and this thing's going flying. Oh, and oh, we did it! We made it into the river! Well, I think we know who's winning. I think we know who's winning. Oh boy. Well, the Lizard self-made, it looks like we have the, well, our new contestant in the lead, this Lizard self-made tow truck, 2017. Well, it made it into the river. Something I thought we weren't going to be able to do. Well, we just did it. So, nice. Now we got the TRA quad, my favorite quad in the game currently. So many customizations, my favorite being the gray with the orange suspension. I don't know why. It's just cool for some odd reason to me. I just like gray and orange, I guess. I don't know. It is a Honda, so it probably should be red, but you can paint it whatever you want. It's your quad. Do what you want with it. Heck, you could paint it yellow, call it a Suzuki's King Quad, or whatever the heck it is. And now we're in the mess of semi-trucks. Okay, cool. And now we got the Lizard Continental Turbo, the box car. That is actually really cool, though, at the same time. So, just a 98-year-old man taking a drive. Saturday drive, cruising around town in his whip. His awesome vehicle. Mobile. See, oh, okay, come on. I'm gonna get a chainsaw and cut this stupid tree down. Because that's the second time that's happened. At least it actually made it downhill. Alright, now we got the F100, or, well, probably one of the nicer older mods. It's got a lot of detail, a lot of customization options. Probably one of my favorite old vehicles to use, because, well, it's an F100 for one, and, well, it's pretty nice. You can make it, like, you can make it look like an old farm truck. You can make it customized, like a little lift kit and some nice off-road tires, make her nice. Now we got the Lizard Road Rage. Ooh, man. This car was best probably back in FS17. Now, Vectorman did a good job in both making it, returning it in FS19 17. I just wish you could paint the rims. This car is a very solid, really good car. I just wish you could paint the rims. It's the one thing that I would like changed on this car. Otherwise, very solid and still a very good car. So, and, well, I think it just took second place. So, now we got the Lizard Santana 88. Probably one of the cool cars. Probably, it's like an import type car. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. But yeah. it's a little slow, but it's a really cool car, and I really, really love it. And it just kind of sent me into a tree. Okay. Next. Now we got the pickup version of it. This came out probably a month after the SUV type released. This is a Land Rover, off-branded, of course. It's a very cool, really unique car. I don't really use it too much, but it's unique, so it stays in my mod folder forever. And, well, it's cool, so it's a vehicle. All vehicles are in my mod folder, because I love vehicles. So, yeah, no one gonna change that for me ever. And now we have the MR650cc. Basically a big Can-Am. Kawasaki, probably. I think it's Can-Am. Could be Kawasaki. But it's like small lift, big tires sticking out. Basically a big mudding quad or something like that. But it goes pretty fast and it's pretty cool, so I'm not mad. It's another cool, great four-wheeler mod. You don't have to use it for farming, actually. But it does have the ratchet strap, so you can right to the hole. Nice. But you can do that, you know, so. Another great mod that I think Vectorman brought back that I think is probably one of my favorite mods of his, the Pickup Rodeo from base game FS17. Brought it back in 19 and recently made its comeback in FS22. Really nice truck. Gotta love it. It's from FS17. A lot of customization on it, in my opinion. It's got the lift kit. You can do interior, stuff like that. So now we got Adams Collins pickups pack. You got the 1478. This is the 78 coming from FS19. This came out like right in the beginning of the game, just to bring back the old base game vehicles if you wanted, you know, a couple more vehicles. So it's really cool to bring that back, and it has the original sounds of them, which I like a lot. So I'm glad he was able to return these for us. It's gonna go right into one of his other mods. Oh no, it didn't. It was about to. That one's tied with the, well, I guess not. Wasn't. Well, I don't know. Now we got the 14. This is a good mod. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not too bad. It's a good truck. I like it. I don't use it, but I like it. So it's there. So it's there. And, well, that tree just screwed it over, so too bad. Now we got another modded version of the Pickup 2017. We got the refrigerator truck. You can store pallets. I think it might have auto load. I'm not too sure. I don't think it does. But you can put pallets in it. Basically store whatever you want in it and drive it around. The one thing about it, it does spin out easily, so you do have to be careful of that. But otherwise, it's a pretty cool modded version of the truck that is probably pretty handy sometimes. So, and while it's floating its way down to the river, right next to another modded version of the truck. And now we have just a normal, I believe this is the service edition of it. I didn't make it service, so I can barely tell. Kind of just put a lid bar on it, gave it the same design as the rest. They can't do this with the 1986. I'm just kidding, I don't really care. It's pretty cool either way. This is cool. A self-made tow truck of the 1986 that would actually look pretty cool in my head. So that would be pretty cool to see one day if we ever do get it. So, and right past the Pickup Rodeo it goes. Now we got the snowmobile. Probably one of the biggest game changer mods that is not on the mod hub anymore, sadly. So if you're just getting the game, you can't get it, sadly. It's no longer on mod hub. Same with the MR650, that is no longer on the mod hub either. So if you wanted that mod and you're just getting the game, well, you can't get it, sadly. So, but there are other great mods that you can get, so yeah. But this mod was a really big game changer, and well, when this mod first came out, oh boy, we had a lot of fun with it on Frankenmove. Now we got the first biggest detailed truck to come out into Farm Sim 22. The first big detailed pickup truck to come out. The TLX 2022. The 4.2 and the 6.7. Probably one of the best trucks in the game. Standing next to the TLX 3500, of course. Really nice truck to use if you're just looking for a newer type truck. But this truck, whew, that thing went flying. Then you got the dually version that I like. This is the 6.7. This is my configuration for it, blue with the chrome rims. I personally love this configuration. It's simple. It's pretty stockish, and it's nice. So, and then we got the TLX 3500 coming up next. So, let's see if this thing can beat the other one. And well, just like any other vehicle, well, it hit all the other vehicles because there's a big pile up. Now we got the 7.3 sound of the TLX 3500 with the 6.2 supercharged because it makes it go faster. This is the Copperhead edition that I like to call it, all blacked out with Copperhead edition. It looks cool, the interior is nice. If you want to use Copperhead but you can't find a design, I recommend this one. It's basically all blacked out with Copperhead edition. You can do what you want to the rest of it. Just make sure the bumpers are black so that the bumpers aren't like Copperhead. But otherwise, if you're looking for something to use with the Copperhead, well, this is the one I recommend you. Because, well, it's pretty nice. Then you got, if you follow Mr. Blue Jeans in the Winter Wonderland, or maybe another series, you should recognize this truck pretty easily. It's the big lifted 6.2, blue, silver, and black TLX 3500. Well, if you follow the Winter Wonderland on Mr. Blue Jeans channel, well, you'll probably recognize this truck out of nowhere. Pretty like, oh, I know that truck, and, well, it just got screwed over, so too bad. But, yeah. And now we got the mod that literally just came out probably no more than an hour ago. This mod is cool. It is fast, I'll tell you that. It's really cool. It's sick. It comes with seats and it's going flying into the, oh boy. It almost made it to the other side. It made it to the other side, but you can't get in it now. I trapped the motor. Well, I think we did our main goal. Jumped it from all the way up there and made it down here. Now, we have this mod. This thing goes 93 miles per hour. It's a John Deere tractor that goes 93 miles per hour. This mod, too, just came out today. And, well, I think we all know where this is going. Let's take a leisurely drive back to the mountain and try not to die at the moment. And we'll launch this thing off a cliff with everything else. And see if we can beat the monster truck. The monster truck, of all things, just had to beat it. You just had to. Gotta include a tractor, though. If you watch my other channel, I did like a 10 subscriber special back in FS9, 17. It's like 10 or 15. I jumped. It was on this map. It was from basically the tunnel on the left side all the way to Field 24 in the corner, bottom left corner of it, where there was a ramp. I would jump all the vehicles. If you remember the Vulture tractor, that tractor went like 70 some miles per hour. I launched every vehicle, including that one, because it went fast. So that's an old video. It's very old. So I don't recommend watching it because it's old and crappy. So don't recommend watching it. It's old and this one's better. So. Alright, here we go. Hopefully I don't miss, because I tend to do that. Alright, here we go. Might as well make this one join. Oh, and we're... Oh. Well, that's that. Oh boy. Yeah, this is... So if we go down here, well, this is one mess. So there's our top three. We have... Oh, gotta let the game save real quick. So here's our top three losers. We have the Lizard Rumbler van and the Lizard Continent, or no, the Pickup 14 and the Santana 88. Coming in fourth place is the 6.2 V8 supercharged TLX 3500 because it got screwed over just like all the other vehicles that came in last. Our top three winners is the Simulator 2020, the Simulator 22, the big monster truck. Going in. Then second place here we got the Pickup 2017, which we thought was going to win until the Simulator 22 came along. Then our third place, which would be this truck, or this vehicle, the Road Rage. Our original winner would have been the 86 because it was like in this area right here in this clump of vehicles. But the train pushed it out of the way, but it didn't prevail anyway because we had other vehicles. And that train is not currently sitting here. And that is the video. 500 subscriber special. Thank you guys for that. That is awesome. You guys are great. Like and subscribe, and well, maybe at 600 or 1,000, I'll do something similar to this. But either way, near the end of FS22, whenever we get a game announcement for the next game, well, expect this to happen again. Just with all vehicles. No semi-trucks, just vehicles. But doing something like this. Unless there's a more mountainous map, then we'll do something like that. But until then, hope you guys enjoyed, and, well, there's the 100 subscriber special if you want to see the original, and, well, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.